What America still has is a great gift to the world. Someone asked a question about Korea. Started talking about the Indians and so on. Let's talk about Korea. Isn't it wonderful that South Korea is a free country? North Korea isn't. But had the United States not fought the Korean War, it is very possible that the North would have engulfed the South. And we would have a dictator who just killed his uncle, telling this young woman's parents what to do and putting them in mass graves. And this is the real world we live in. So sitting around talking about multiculturalism doesn't really work when we're living in a real world where there is a North Vietnam and a South Vietnam, and the North overran the South, and a North Korea and a South Korea. The world is still the way it is. Look, I'm optimistic about America because it seems to me, not that America does things right all the time. We do things wrong a whole bunch of the time, but we do try. And we do try to live up to ideals that remarkably were there at the beginning. There's no new ideal that we've invented. The principles were always there. Sure, the founders didn't envision abortion, but they did envision privacy. They didn't envision the NSA, but they did envision unreasonable search and seizure. They didn't envision civil rights, but they did envision non-discrimination and equal rights under the law. And that's right there in the Fifth Amendment, and it's right there after the Civil War in the 14th Amendment. So yeah, the Constitution can be amended. It has a process in it to amend it. But that's my point. You want to change the Constitution? Follow the law. Follow the process. Don't sit around saying, well, Jefferson thought it'd be nice to do it every 20 years. Therefore, we get to appoint Supreme Court justices who will kind of ignore what the Constitution says and do what we think it should do. It should say. You want to play that game? There'll be a time when the Supreme Court is controlled by the other side, and they'll play it on you. So either we respect what the Constitution says, and if we want to change it, there's a way to do that. Ultimately, I think America remains the great defender of wealth creation. Look, the 20th century, America invented the airplane. America did not invent the car, but it mass-produced the car. America invented the computer. America invented, or certainly mass-produced, the cell phone. The whole information revolution of the late 20th century and early 21st century, America has played a critical role in creating possibility. And I'm not just talking about Chinese people now or Indians who can, who don't have to go to the beach to wash their clothes. Their lives are transformed. They have the same sense of possibility that you do right here at Dartmouth. And probably they're thinking over there, how do I get my kid to Dartmouth? That's the summit of their aspirations. And all I'm saying is, let's make it possible for them to do it. Let's realize that we have a great formula, and let's fight, be community activists, not just to redistribute the pie, but to widen the pie.
We're at time.
And widen possibilities for the world. Thank you very much. Thank you.